Students at Bonnie Brae Elementary School in Fairfax are stitching together world peace one square of fabric at a time. Their project is called the Children's Cloth of Many Colors, and groups of children from as many as 33 countries will contribute squares to create the peace quilt. Staff and students have embraced the peace quilt as a school-wide project.
How many of you either still have or had a special blanket or a quilt when you were younger? Just about everybody. How did that quilt make you feel?
Parent Linda Stalvey is a member of the Masters Group, the organization that is coordinating the assembly and display of the multinational Children's Cloth of Many Colors. At Bonnie Brae, she speaks with students at each grade level about the history of the peace quilt, why peace is important, and how each student can get involved in creating peace by bringing in a square of fabric that is special to him or her.
So what I am inviting you to do today is to bring in pieces of cloth, and that cloth can be anything. It can be something that's special to you. It can be maybe from an old t-shirt or maybe your blanket or something that you would really like to represent you in this cloth.
The kids have been excited about participating in the project. It's been fun to watch them bring in pieces of fabric that have been meaningful to them. Some kids have chosen to take their winning soccer shirt and cut that number off the front because it's been so important that they participate and that they participate in a way that was meaningful to them.
I bring in a little square that had a teddy bear on it. It's very special to me because my mom used to sit on it because it was on a chair, and she used to sing my favorite lullaby to me on it. If everybody sees it, they might feel that same way too.
And the teachers at Bonnie Brae have found many innovative ways to integrate the Peace Quilt project into the curriculum.
So we had a 6th grade math teacher that really wanted to look at it through math, figuring the area of the peace quilt, doing some problem solving in that way. I know 4th grades looked at a little bit with regard to geometry and how would we piece that quilt together.
Boys and girls, we are so lucky that Emily's grandmother has finished our beautiful quilt piece. And remember,
students are being involved in putting the quilt together, but we're relying pretty heavily on parents to help us do the actual piecing, and depending on the grade level of the kids. For instance, the 1st grade 36 by 36 square, the parents have sewn the pieces together, but then working with the parents, the children are actually knotting that quilt.
I think this peace quilt will make people happy. Peace is like freedom. Freedom is within everybody. I wish there was no more war.
We do a lot in this building talking about character education, responsibility, kindness, those sorts of things. Kids are starting to make connections between what's happening with that peace quilt and what's happening here in the building, how we're a part of that respect and that responsibility that leads to peace, not only within our own classroom or on our own playground or in our own building, but as citizens of the world.
Bonnie Brae Elementary is the first school in the United States to participate in the Peace Quilt project. When completed, the quilt squares from Bonnie Brae will become part of the International Children's Cloth of Many Colors and travel around the world, carrying the hopes and dreams of many children to inspire the future of world peace.